Please welcome Barry Gafner.
Henry David Thoreau said, "Goodness is the only investment that never fails." Good morning, my name is Barry. I spent roughly 20 years working with large companies like IBM and the Cisco company. I retired about 16 years ago and formed a family foundation. What I've learned working in the philanthropic arena is that the first challenge that charities have is raising money. The second is finding volunteers. What's also happened over the last 16 years is that organizations, including large corporations, are now much more focused on corporate social responsibility than they ever have before. The idea of creating a framework for their employees' values to be met by re-engaging in their respective communities. And for the Fortune 500, it's roughly a $15 billion market today. Our first team this morning has focused squarely on that market. They've built a $220,000 annual recurring revenue business already and are positioned for great things going forward. I'm delighted to meet the team that, to Henry David Thoreau's comments, is focused on enabling goodness. The CEO of Helper Helper is a passionate, bright, high-energy individual. She was Miss Michigan basketball and has a wonderful idea. Now, my intro was supposed to end there, but Sue commanded me to say something else. In addition to starting a foundation, we also have a ranch. We raise organic Black Angus. We just started calving last week, and we had an adorable girl calf who's black-haired, bouncy, full of energy. We've named her Krista. So I am delighted to introduce Krista Clement.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
And they stay there. Thank you, Barry, for that really nice introduction. When I was little, my grandmother told me to be a helper helper. Now, years later, Helper Helper is transforming the way that people engage in their community and volunteer, something that 1 in 4 people do each year. Behind me, you see my playing card. It was from the days when I was a captain on the University of Michigan's basketball team. What you wouldn't expect is some of my best memories from those days were memories that didn't happen on the court. They're with my teammates in the community doing service, something the university expected us to do. And much like they tracked all of my assists, they tracked those hours of community service as well. The process looked like this: search through 200,000 different events, sign up for the opportunity if you happen to walk by that bulletin board, and then track those hours on a piece of paper with a pen. Helper Helper does all of that in a more fun and efficient way. We help coordinate and track community service. Now, just mentioning community service in a business setting is usually where people doze off. Well, don't. We have revenue, traction, and a strategic partnership with the NCAA. We have a huge opportunity in front of us, and we've been able to gain traction by hosting competitions around which teams and schools could do the most community service. Students went crazy for it. They volunteered 70,000 hours in the first 3 months, so institutions started paying us. We're a SaaS business, and institutions pay based on the number of users that they have. We currently work with 35% of the college athletic market and have 385 paying institutions. And in 2016, we brought in $220,000 in revenue. And what's great is it's not just the NCAA and the University of Michigan that expect their members to do community service. High schools, Greek organizations, and companies encourage their members to get involved in the community. Helper Helper makes that possible. Our platform provides a simple solution for any institution to turn their member base into a powerful team of volunteers that can get involved finding opportunities right from their phone. They can get competitive in social with our built-in gamification, and they can get motivated, tracking their individual hours on our charitable scoreboard. Helper Helper is a B2B business, and we pride ourselves in saving our clients time by making the reporting and tracking of hours simple so that they can tell a robust story of the positive impact that they're making in their community. We also improve their bottom line by making their members happy and by keeping them mission aligned. We started this journey in college athletics, but in the last 30 days, we've acquired clients in 3 adjacent markets: Greek organizations, high schools, and companies. And when those volunteers leave, they graduate, change jobs, or move, they bring Helper Helper and their experiences with them, creating an ever-growing network of volunteers. Helper Helper is the preferred solution for any institution that cares about engaging their members in volunteerism. Our events are curated, and we've made the entire process social. Plus, we have a 95% renewal rate. And this is the killer team that's made that all possible. It's also the team that's going to help us grow from 385 institutions now to 10,000 in the next 3 years. We're excited about that, and we're enthused that Fortune 500 companies are spending $15 billion a year on corporate social responsibility. And nonprofits spend $7.6 billion a year marketing to the volunteers that care about their causes. Helper Helper is in the middle of both the institutions and the nonprofits, helping the volunteer find opportunities, track their hours, and connect with the causes they care about most. We're a for-profit business that's going to transform the way that people engage in their communities and volunteer. And if you're someone who aspires to my grandmother's mantra of being a helper helper, or you happen to be part of a Pledge 1% company like we are, we welcome you to join our team and sign your institution up today. Thank you.